One ticket remaining to be punched for the championship round next week. We're all set and off we go on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Third and 9. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Yeah, it's just a tough break here in the early going of this postseason, Mike. Everyone stresses the value of the ball, especially in the playoffs. Not only does that interception put an end to this drive, but it also gives all the momentum here early to their opponent.
first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A carry now for Brooks. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Another try with Brooks. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. A little bit easier following the penalty and the kick. is good. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, San Francisco. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play for the Panthers. 33 yards. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Brooks. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really quarterback by his ability to operate not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Here's a run. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, so frustrating for the receiver. With the catch, ready to gain some yards. Instead, it goes back the other way. The defense comes away with a touchdown.
Yeah, catching the ball, Mike, is just step one of the process. After you catch it, you have to put it away and become a ball carrier. And that's where ball security kicks in. In this case, he makes a nice catch, tries to get his eyes downfield to run. They're able to knock the ball out. That leads to the turnover, which leads to 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this ball intercepted by J.C. Horn. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment and He had no choice but to throw it away.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Josh Hines-Allen there on the tackle. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. They'll throw out of the gun. Comeback route, and he's got it. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw, taken in. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal. A tight end in motion now. They'll run. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the 49ers back within 10. It's now 24-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Throwing now from the gun. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point is good. And the Panthers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Back to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So in this last possession, Mike, they take the ball away, and they do it from playing cover 3 defense. So what that means is there's 3 deep players. There's 2 corners and a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else underneath is just looking at the quarterback. Straight zone coverage, played perfectly, leads to a big takeaway.
Throwing now on first and 10. Now a shot here, deep middle. To the goal line and in. Xavier Legette, touchdown Carolina.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Niners first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That one good for 29. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
17 yards on that connection. First down, 49ers. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. On third and goal, they'll run for it. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's four down territory. They didn't need to do it on fourth down. Taking care of it on the third down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. Here's second and 9. He'll go once more with Brooks. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Going up top. And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. He'll look to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game,
that's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Darius Rush. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A pickup there of 28 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Panthers. Point after, coming up here. His kick is good. Panthers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey,
and they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route.
These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit, really well timed, really nice job by both guys.
That's caught, left side, it's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, 49ers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On the ground, they go with Brooks. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Third down, 3 to go. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Here's a 2nd and 9. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They face 2nd down and 7. A run out of the gun with Brooks. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. They'll try and run it with Brooks. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Give inside, it's Brooks. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Brooks. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They are moving on as the #1 seed. Victory means they lock down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners, as we say so long from Uptown Charlotte.